All right, if I butcher the name of Nosferadon, I believe that's how you say it. Not 100% sure. Please don't hold it against me. Anyways, Bobo here. We're back outside. Well, kind of. We're outside, inside. It's all post production. Anyways, we're looking at another Titanic Creations LLC kaiju. This original IP creation masterpiece, Nosferadon, and he is a cool looking figure. Those who already purchased this through the Kickstarter can now pick it up now. But let's dive into it. Let's go ahead and start first with Articulation. This guy has a lot more movement than the other one I reviewed. And as you can see, we still got that 5-point POA type movement here, but I think it works pretty well. You can get him dancing and moving around. One thing I really like about this figure is that the tail rotates. He's got a swivel at the upper leg right there, but he also has swivel action at the ankle, as you can see, so it can rotate. So not a bad amount of articulation for this wacky and zany character. Anyways, the look of this guy. Let's start with the head. This weird beak type thing. It's like one part like Starship Troopers monster, another part demon thing, another part Rodan, and a whole bunch of other stuff mixed in together. He just looks really, really cool. A lot of paint, a lot of detail in the mouth and the fangs. I really didn't capture the eyes, and I kind of wish I would have, but there's a lot of stuff going on here. Look at the body with all the detail and texture that makes up the body, and then that paint, those purples and those yellowish greens, yellows work very well together. The hands look really cool, and look at these wings here on the back, or fins, or what are these exactly? I'm not sure. I think they're wings. Anyways, very cool. You got some translucent yellow, green, Gatorade looking color stuff in there. I will talk about that more in a bit, but I just want to show you the detail here because it is really cool with the horns and spikes and whatnot. And you see that translated, if you will, into the legs with the feet and the ankles and the heels and the claws. All of it done really, really nice. I'm really impressed by this guy. Taking him outside was probably one of the best choices I made filming wise. But look at this body here. It's almost spine-like. It's contorted and twisted and ready to burst out of the body. And as we bring the camera up, you can go all the way to that tail. And that thing looks dangerous. I definitely would not want to be another kaiju at the end of that thing. Very cool design. Once again, I'm just blown away with everything going on with this figure. Now, in terms of those fins or wings, if you shine a light through them, they really create a whole different atmosphere with this guy. Maybe this guy's going nuclear. Maybe he's charging up with a super beam. Maybe he's laying destruction. I don't know. With the light behind it, I definitely can see toy photographers having a big blast with it. Let's take it back in the studio. Let's slow things down. And this guy comes packed in with a comic, a very cool comic that kind of, sets up the story, sets up the mood. There's a lot of great stuff in here. The artwork's really nice. I really dig that. It's nice to see stuff like this included with a figure like this, especially since it is like, something original and unique. It just gives you a little more attachment. They didn't have to include this. I'm glad they did. Very nice artwork, and it tells a nice little story there. And then some nice promotional artwork on the back. So A+ to them for including the comic book with this figure. So my final thoughts about Nosferadon. It's really cool. Out of the two, I think I like this one just a wee bit more. It's just so eye-catching and popping, and it's got a lot of stuff going on with it, but it still looks really cool. And it definitely works. This design is definitely creepy, yet cool, yet interesting. And I just want to thank Titanic Creations LLC for sending this over so I could talk about it with you guys. Pick it up if you can. They got a great sale going on their website. Popping that up right now. For more fun, check out comiccrusaders.com. Like, share, subscribe. And until we meet again, great googly moogly.